Good evening. It's 5 minutes later than usual, but we are live. Welcome to Around 15 this week in France. We've got 16 drivers, 5 minutes later than usual, just because of the Brazil sprint that I believe just finished. No spoilers. Hello, Trev. How are we doing? Everything sound okay on your nice new posh telly? So I'm currently by myself. Yep, and there's no Sid at the time being. He should be joining very, very shortly. So we've got a couple of new faces. Well, we got MX Fan in the Ferrari. It says Killer Bud 94, but I'm pretty sure I've spoke to him. That is our new driver called Panda reserving, and we've also got. Oh, that's it for reserves. Oh, we got Walking Chaos. Sorry. Well, I've heard very good things about. Being told from TTM Tev Kravitz that chance of raining quality and maybe some in the race. Make things nice and spicy. Yeah, so this is round 15. France, not everyone's cup of tea. Very wide, open track. Which people do have the tendency to go a bit too fast and then extend the track limits. It gives that little bit of a feel in France that you can push it further than normal. Generally not too bad. Some nice long straights. We've got the first DRS point at the start of sector 2 going down a long straight, and then we've also got the second DRS that goes down past the pit. A lot shorter, lot less chance of getting it done down there. Right, as we start the first hot lap for our Ferrari driver. I'm assuming that's Max Fan 111. He hits the first apex and just misses a second. That curb can throw you. Can really spit you on this game if you take too much at too fast. I believe we've got the Aston Martin behind, so it's the first two newer drivers to join recently. Are reserving this week. They're both coming down the first straight. Oh, Mazepin ran a little bit wider into that corner there. To sacrifice some speed to get the car back where it should be. Should be flat out round here. Keep it nice and tidy. Into turn 11, which some people do struggle with. And up into turn 12. So we're going to lose one driver as it stands. We've got 16. So we will lose one. And to be honest, I can't tell you who that's going to be. as Max Van comes up to the line to set our first time of a 1:35 dead. Go back down to Kilos. He's the next one in the Aston Martin, and he's got a 1:33.2. Who are we looking at next? Rowden is the outlap. Believe, is that Vortex? It is. So this is Goated. He has changed his name. He just comes. There's only a bit of an engine stutter. Should be, and he does put it on provisional at the time being. Very early days. Mercedes. Is that Wolf? It's not Wolf. We'll go on to that Alan. It is Alan. Pulled out. Must be starting again. Aston Martin. Oh, Aston Martin. Sorry, Williams. Mr. Indy puts the P3. So I'll teach him the legs. God, he was too quick for me. Goated as he arrives to the line with a 1:30.6. There was a little bit of chat in there in the Discord saying about this man. Cat, I believe they're Q2, so currently 2 and 3 for the McLaren. Rowden comes round into turn 11. Dab of the brakes. Oh, and he's just lost it. So geared down, put a little bit too much power down, and lost it. What else we've got? Everyone's done. We're getting the... No, well, the one of the AlphaTauri guys are coming out now. It's unfortunate by Rowden that one. It's like just a dab of the brake, dab of the accelerator, just a bit too early. The car seemed to want to go. Yeah, so we are now. We've got the other AlphaTauri. Do we have people going again? We may do. I think Max is going again. He takes that corner better than he did in his previous attempt. I'm not sure if he's going again or not. He is burning his ERS, so potentially yes. Interesting. So we do have the AlphaTauris out on track now. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, they are currently leading, if I remember rightly, the Constructors' Championship, and one of them is currently leading the Drivers' Championship in TTM Kenyon. As Max Van comes up along the straight now, will he improve? And he does, to put 1:34.6. Where is Mikey? Let's go on board. He's just rocking the mediums as he's just... The commentator's cursing invalidated. Let's go back down to TCM Kenny. He's also rocking the mediums. You will save your set an extra pair of softs, I believe, this way with the new update, and being able to change your allocation of tyres. Walking Chaos has retired. He's in the pit. He's happy with his Q1 time. And why should he be as well? Is that a Vale Ferrari I can see ahead? Potentially is. Or is it not? I don't know. No, it's not. It's Max. Dives out the way of him. And just rolls off, gears down in turn 11. You'll see some guys coming to the pits. We can have a cluster of drivers from the bottom trying to post their times now. Two AlphaTauris, the Ferrari, the Alfa Romeo. Max Van in the pits, retired. does put Teacher Kenny with a 131.4 on the mediums. Mr. Vale is on a go slow. Mikey is having a second attempt. Let's see else we got. Oligodonic in the Williams. And he joined the other Williams up in P6. Oh, and he's gone. Turn 12. Rowden is just starting his hot lap. Go back down to Vale, I believe he's now starting his hot lap. That's what we've got. Mikey, are we going? He's in turn 12. Over the brakes. And avoid that left hand one because that will spit you out. You kept your wheel anywhere near that. Fine, takes a lot of curve there. Nice and smooth for the last couple of corners. Let's just see him comfortably as well. Puts in a P3, splits the McLarens. Syrah is starting, coming down to the straight. Adam is just. Is that one there? Was that Vale? He may. Something happened towards the end of the pitch, the long straight. Looking like a decent time just to put Mr. Rowden onto the board, and it is a P8. Should see him comfortably through. Dodo's is coming out, and it's nice new flash rig that he's got, so he's now poor, but he can be poor in style. Back to Syrah. Coming around the final corner. Red Bull goes a 131.8, puts in P3. Good, decent lap. We've got two drivers now with 5 minutes remaining without a time. We've got Vale with a 134. A 144, sorry. He's in the pits. We will see him come back out. Be very surprised if we don't. Dodo's outlap. Everyone else, who have we got? Vortex. They've all invalidated. Everyone else in the pit or on their in laps. Goated fault against that. So we've got Panda. Okay, kill up bud. In the Aston Martin. He's back out on our hot lap. Touch the corner there. It's the Indies having a medium run. Very interesting. I don't know if he's done the others on softs, did he? The original time. He did do the original time on softs, so he's now having a cut on mediums. These guys are just maybe just trying to get an extra few laps in. Got a set of hards out there. Mr. Indy does improve by just over half a second on the mediums compared to the softs that he had out there. Okay, so let's go back down to the bottom. We should have PRL Dodos. Nice to see the PRL in front. Around 11, starts to look very, very cloudy now. I think we may see some rain in Q2. Wonder if Dodo's is on his new rig. I'm sure he is. He puts it at P5 and 131.8. Luka Doncic and also Vale just going as the clouds are covering France now. Williams comes up, puts him up to P12. As it stands, I think the person we're going to lose out on is Max Fan. May have retired a little bit too early in the pits. Oh, and that may be the first bit of rain, and it is. It's starting to rain. This could. I think it's a bit too late, but it could potentially hurt Vale. He's got to keep it nice and tidy through the last bits there. I'm sure he's got enough in him. A minute later and it's probably going to cause a bit of issues. Should be comfortable now just to bring it down the straight. It should be pushing Max Van out of Q1. As the rain has come. Probably just at about the right time for Vale. A couple of sectors before, it was probably going to be a little bit of a dodgy ending. Is with these fast corners and the wet circuit on slicks is going to end bad. Luca comes into the pits and Vale also comes into the pits. He did actually set a 131.2, so yeah, plenty of time. Lots of 131s. We've got a 130.6 and the Walking Chaos. The front, the 131s, we've got three 131.8s, 802, 813 and 843. So we're probably going to see a nice wet Q2. Going to make things really interesting. Alright, let's get into Q2 then. As I said, we had a couple of different tyres going there. We had a couple of medium runs from the Alpha Tauri's. I think that's all in a game strategy to try and get the best tyres out of the race. So new week, new update, different tyre allocations can be chosen now. Fortunately, we do lose Max Fan 111 on his first outing in PRL. Så om du går to the pådräcka. And it is. We do have a good heavy amount of rain. Is it intermediate? Is it full wets? Probably intermediate judging by the rain. And it is. Probably going to see quite a few drivers come out nice and early. Try and get as many runs of this as possible. And we do. Many drivers are out. Don't know who we have first though. Out there, is that the Red Bull or was it Luca? Oh, it was Williams. Very wet. It's going to be quite treacherous around some of these corners. France does have a few fast corners. We have the one at the top of, or sorry, the beginning of sector 3, the flat out right hander, which is now going to not be flat out. Oh, Luke had a little bit of a wobble through the chicane. I would say chicane. The fast left, right. Again, 6-2. The AlphaTauris are out earlier than usual, due to the rain. Give themselves as many chances as possible. It may be quite surprising that some of the faster drivers or some of the more consistent drivers do not like the wet or are not as quick. And it sounds very silly. You'll be surprised. We might lose some surprise people. Lugadonic comes around the first corner very heavy. It feels very slow from the last queue. To just get off the power. Stay. Yellow flags are showing. We're probably going to see a few of them. Not sure if that's lag or if that's the car going. Comes up to probably the trickier part of the circuit in the wet, especially because you can take them very quickly. It's going to be very hard as well to pick your point where you're going to put some power down without trying to lose the car in some of these corners. Does gear down, lifts off quite a lot compared to what you normally would get. Just fighting the cars. There's some quite a few recorrections into the corner. Oh dude, who's that? It's like a Mercedes round. As Luca Donick going to be the first one to post a time for us. Mikey, oh, it's TGM Kenyon just ahead. Goes with 134.9. His teammate do goes P3. Who else have we got now? Oh, Rowden has invalidated. Syrah 145. Gonna lose track of all of these drivers now coming around. Is that Mr. Indy? Doesn't look like he had the best time. Let me get a telemetry out. Alan, Walking Chaos is, I think he had a moment out of sector 2. It's going to be a slow time. He's going to go again. Alan is going to post a 146.1. We've got Panda still in the garage. Tishin the Cat is wandering. Dodo's is just starting his time. Rowden's getting a little bit of a toe down the back straight from the guys in front. Not sure who is in front of him. It's the AlphaTauri guy. Not sure who that is. I think that was Mikey. Go out of the way. Looks like it gave him a little bit of a toe down that straight as well. Let's go on board with Rowden. Oh, just had a little bit of a recorrection there. We're fighting the car there. The Alpine does look good in the wet. As he comes up towards the line now. 147. Doesn't look comfortable on pad. I know some of these drivers are. Dodo's is in the pit. Not happy. I wonder if it's full wets now. It does look like it's heavier rain now. I wonder if we see any full wets come out, but they would naturally be slower, I think, than the intermediates. As everyone is coming in, we still have Panda staying in the pits. TTM the cat doesn't look like he's having fun in the wet. Going into the pits, 159 time posted. We are seeing some wet tyres now. Some full wets, should I say. So it was definitely a chance of rain. Very, very heavy rain. As everyone is in the pits, we are seeing the Alpha Tauris come out first. They're the first ones to try these full wet tyres. We've also got the two Alpines. I believe, is that just round, still going round on the intermediates? It may well be. So, the wet tyres may become faster. It depends on what the crossover point was. If it was going to be intermediates first, and then as the guys were sort of posting times, the wets became a bit more of a faster tyre. But we're gonna see now. As we've got, I believe, PRL Mikey and Kenyon have swapped positions. Let's see how these do in the full wets. Just comes down, tries to stay off some of the curves, riding some maybe a little bit more dangerous now. Very, very slow down at the bottom. He's already 0.2 down on his intermediate times at the end of sector 1. The rain is falling hard. Heavy braking. Go back to his teammate, see how he's faring up. Is that Vale behind as well? what was that? Was that what I saw? Is TGM Kenyan sightseeing? May well be. Just go back down to Mikey. It'd be interesting to see the time difference here. It looks like it's probably going to be a tad slower. Oh, it just fights the car. It is 0.7. It is going to be a tad slower. Vale is going faster. He has gone faster. He has jumped, Mikey. TTM the leg. Let's go back to his teammate. He's also sightseeing. Let's go to a couple of these guys. I think are probably fairly content with the intermediate times posted. Oh, and now Mikey's facing the wrong way, waving at that steward. TTM, the leg. Down his sector 11. Quite, it looks so slow through sector 11 now it's raining. I know he's going in. It's not looking fun at all. That is a Ferrari. I'm assuming that's coming in. We do have Killer. He is out for his first attempt at France in the wet. Q2. Oh, and is he going in? No, he's not going in. It was a bit of a wider line. I think he was just trying to recorrect the car. He's the last one. We're going to be losing a handful of these drivers now. We're going to be losing 5 drivers in the next couple of minutes. Mr. Indy invalidated. Dodo's just getting back up to speed. We've got Kenyon retired in the pits in P1 at the moment. He's happy. Dodo's with a 150, puts in P11. He's going again now. Indy is all switched off. He's going to have a nice run at it. These guys have probably got time to go round again if they hurry up. TCM the cat sitting in P13. Hasn't got too much ERS left. Walking Chaos is still on the intermediates. Not sure if that's going to be a brave call or not. Everyone else is in the pit and is accepting the times that are posted. Got a couple of guys definitely from probably P10 down to P15 do need to improve. I think the cut-off is going to be about 47.8, 47.9. Kratos is going strong, but I think he is currently down on his time. Killer Bud at the moment is improving. He's going to take some time on this one. He's a little bit tight to the corner this time. Like a bit better on the accelerator coming out, and he does improve, but it is not enough to get him out. Oh, Walking Chaos is doing some very weird backward spinning. Think that is the end of Walking Chaos's qualification. TCN the cat is going in, accepting fate P13. Mr. Indy is on a go slow now, also accepting fate, and Dodo's has retired in the pits. So unfortunately we lose Walking Chaos, Killer Bud, TGM the Cat, Mr. Indy and PRL Dodos. Ooh. As we just wait for these guys to come round, hopefully we might get a little bit. Might get a little bit better weather for Q3. So TTM Kenyan, SAS Matt, TTM Sierra, Luca Nonic, SAS Allen, Vortex, PRL Vale, PRL Mikey, Bloody Rowden, and TTM The Leg are advancing into our top 10 shootout. So Q3 looks a little bit lighter now. So yeah, lighter weather, we will be seeing the intermediate tyres now. Seeing a couple of wet ones. Oh no! What is that that's happened there? Rowden lost it. It looks like he may have done. He has, he's lost it out of the, going onto the long straight. I don't know if he's kicked the curb and it's knocked him right, maybe. We'll just watch Luca's lap on the intermediates, his first one out. He's got a couple of people behind him, but we'll just need to get a drink. Yeah, I saw that round. Was it a bit too early? Early on the power, was it? Did you hit the left-hand curve or something? Can it throw you right? Ah. Not quite wet tyres then, more intermediates. There's a bit of an assortment on the grid. Which it did look initially like it was perfect for intermediates. So Luka Doncic 144, who have we got behind as well? Is that the Red Bull? Vortex, I'm not sure, I need to get my telemetry up. Bear with me. He's just at 144.6 on the wet tyres. Matt. Maybe slicks towards the end. It does look like it's getting brighter up in the sky as well. I wonder if we'll get a few minutes of some slicks. DTM the leg is just coming into the last couple of corners. It's unlucky round. No, it looked like you struggled for the first couple of laps in Q1, but there's a couple of good decent laps as well after that. The CGM leg goes P2. We've got Alan just starting. Matt is coming around there. We've got 2 of the Williams. So Luka Doncic is just in front of him. Matt goes P2 currently. Got a couple of guys on the wet tyres now coming in to change. It's completely dry and up. We've got the AlphaTauri Mikey out with teammates A sector behind. And his teammate is on a hot lap as he takes the dive deep into turn 11. Matt needs a drug test. Back on board with Mikey. His teammates at 140.9. Matt is slipping down the table now. Very good, Anfo. Mikey comes across the line now. It's in P3, AlphaTauri 2 and 3 at the moment. Alan is leading with 145.51. Vale is coming up into start sector 3. We're not at the fast speeds yet. Vale comes across the line now and he sets the new fastest at 138.998. Bit of a jump from P2. One of the tracks just starting to evolve and dry out a little bit. We're not. Oh no, you're not doing it, Matt, are you? It's not dry enough for some slicks yet. Surely not. Don't call me Shirley. Scenic route, Velocodonic. Wonder if anyone else is going to try it. Are we going to see anyone give it a go? It looks like Alan and Legion or Goated is going for it as well. I don't think it's going to work. It's still raining. The line is not going to dry up in time. I may be wrong. Because we got Mikey is just trying to improve his intermediate time. Going to be interesting. It has stopped raining. It has stopped. The track does need to dry up quick. So, are any of the guys out on? Yes, we do have Vortex. Vortex is out. So by the time he crosses the line to start his hot lap, he may have a slight chance for dry line. No, it's not dry at all. I don't think it's going to dry. We're going to have pockets of wet. So there's pockets of wet on the track. As Mikey goes P2. As more guys are attempting runs on the intermediates, we've got guys attempting runs on softs. So now I generally think now Matt's got a bloody good chance here now. The track looks dry. He could have a chance of his first pole position in PRL. He may have done an absolute masterclass. As we got Matt coming round the final corner now, we may see. I'm going to see him on pole. He does. He puts it on pole.
I'm done. I'm gone. I'm away.
I know. We've seen him. He's done it. Anthro's right. He does need drug testing. That strategy call was perfect. Have you included your audio?
I have, which is why I said what I said. Honestly, I'd give in. I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm done.
Wow. I mean, hats off to him. He done it absolutely perfect.
Begrudgingly, congratulations, Matt. Oh, that hurt.
Kevin SAS Mag.
Matt. Yes.
Very, very well done. So, how are we, Trev?
I'm good. I mean, I was quite happy, relaxed sofa. Watched my first live PRL race on my new big telly with inclusive Twitch, and then I found out that your Sid Brundle is 6 pints deep in pub sesh. So here I am.
I know, it's shocking.
I know. I am the poor man's Sid Barton.
Right, we're going to take a couple of minutes break. And we will be back. And we are back. Apologies. Should be good to go. Just waiting for the last couple of guys to connect, give us a chance to get setups back. And then we'll be racing around France.
Do we know what the weather is for the race? Is it dry?
It is set to dry because I've been told it was set. Oh wait, it was a dry race anyway.
So should we stipulate then it's only fair to let Matt keep his advantage and have all the rest of the ones on interest?
Yeah. So Matt's going to start P1. Let's see how long he stays P1. Not being horrible, but he's got some fast guys behind him.
I mean, if ever there was a night that we needed a prediction, this is it. How many corners can Matt stay in the lead? Not laps, corners.
We could do one.
Nah, it's okay. It's usually only me, you, and Sid that bet on them anyway. I think most nights.
Yeah. Right, I think we will give the call because I think there's plenty of time. Let's get these drivers going.
Dodo has left the session.
Dodo's the man that needs a new potato. So, formation lap will be on as standard. The guys time to get themselves readjusted, is that the word, to the track before we go again. Here we go. Everyone is there, hopefully. One is off. Dodo's is ghosted, but hopefully we'll get back in. May just see if I can invite him quickly. If I can find him. There we go. Give him an invite while we wait.
Vast majority of people starting on the harps as well.
There he is, yes. Very unusual. That must be the strategy.
Well, it came up just like very quickly there, and it came up with strategy. It did say harps to medium.
Because normally it starts with mediums, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's quite a short run down to turn 1. It's going to be a bit of a weirder start if they're all on the hards. It's going to be very beneficial to anyone that can warm them up. Going to see plenty of cold, hard tyres go around turn 1.
Kenyon already appears to be trying to push Matt around the track on the formation lap.
So we got the Williams is leading. Matt's first ever pole position, I believe, in PRL. Definitely Saturdays. He's going to be leading into the quite close. He's got actually a good start behind him, Matt. To be fair to him as well.
Yeah.
So he could well be leading into turn 1 anyway. But then he's got some hella drivers that are behind him. Kenyon, Sierra, Mikey, Vale, Leg, even Allen, Luca Donnet, and then we've got some fast drivers behind. Dodo's P10, we've got 11, we've got Rowden P10. Walking Chaos, we've heard many things about. Obviously, he's gone out on early. But I can't see the lights. There's the lights, 5 of them. And we are out. And it is a fairly solid start by Matt, to be fair. Kenyon's coming up around the right hand side of him though. May is not going to push him. He's going to let Matt get into the lead of turn 1. We've got Vale round the outside of Syrah. Going to get position changes up. Oh, and Matt has buckled under the pressure already. He has now dropped to P3. And he's getting muscled out by the Red Bull. P4. Looks like hopefully everyone is away fairly comfortably. Doesn't look like no one's missing any wings. No end plates are missing either. Dodo's is down to P5. He did join late, but he's back in.
Yeah,
Kenyon
he
leads.
left the section just before the lights changed. I've just invited him back in.
Yes, it does look like he's back in control of his car. He is. He's on the attack of the Ferrari at the back of the grid. Is he going to look on the inside? He's not. Lockie might have done, but he's not going to. Let's go back up. We've got Killer Bud in the Aston Martin.
Somebody just went wide.
Who is that? Luca Donnick's exploring. Going side to side with Legion. Deep, giving people plenty of space. Just his position and gives it. Who is that round? Oh, that's TTM, the Leg, and Rowden. We have
Rowden's in the pits and the Leg.
a VSC currently.
The Leg has got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Speeding, yeah. May look like a bit of coming together.
Front wing change for both of them.
For both.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got Kenyon up. Vale had a very good start. Went round there wide, around turn 2. Managed to make a few places up. Walking Chaos is up 10 places in 2 laps. VSD is still going.
I've got a theory here now. It's
Okay.
always very hard to separate Matt and Alan, and I think that Matt has dropped those 5 places deliberately just to be ahead of his mate again.
No, you know, it's the shortest pole position lived in history. It dropped fairly quickly.
I actually missed what happened because I was too busy trying to invite Dodos back in.
He went wide into turn 3 and he took it. He was completely went off track and it just opened the door up to some of the guys. As we're live again now, DRS is enabled. Got Walking Chaos just creeping up on the back of the Alpha Tower of Mikey. Alan and Matt side by side as well. Oh, Luca Donnick is round turn 2. Might be some cold tyres on a curb, and that is also... Is that Mr. Indy round as well? Oh, it was Mr. Indy round at the same point. As Walking Chaos is just approaching, getting closer and closer to the cars in front. DRS is open for everyone, a little bit of a train. As he just moves out to have a look. A little bit of a gap just behind. Killer Bud is 2 seconds behind some car in front. The grid starts to split up a little.
Gilbert has moved up 5 places from the start, though.
Yeah.
For his first race for us, it's not bad at all.
He's had a good start. Max as well. He's had 4 places. So far, so good. As we just go ahead now. As the top 5 seem to be starting to drop. 6th and under 1.9 seconds. The Kenyan sets the new fastest lap. Walking Chaos is going round the outside. Mikey pulls alongside him as well, tells him no. Alan,
yeah,
Matt, and Vortex. Oh, and it's good racing. Legion just got that done just before, but it was good racing had by himself and Alan. Walking Chaos is still stuck behind PRL Mikey. 0.8, 0.7 from leader Kenyan. TCM the leg is down to 16th place. Rowden is 18 seconds off the pace after the early collision. Walking Chaos has gone round the inside, going around to the fast right-hander. He's done Mikey. It'll be interesting if he can push his way forward to the rest of the guys. Vortex has also done Matt, but Matt's going to have a look on the inside. No, he's not. He pulled out of it, but that's going to let Alan look right in now. Oh, he's so close he can smell Matt's deodorant.
I'm glad you put it that way. I was worried where you were going there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I changed my mind very late. DRS had by all, but I think Matt is going to be a little bit of a sitting duck here to his friend Alan and Mercedes. As he is, they go. They had previous in Japan, they was coming together, and they haven't done this time.
Walking Chaos has got Mikey.
Yeah, he's going to try and eat away now at the next guys. Dodo's is being chased. No, he's not being chased. Sorry, he is chasing TCM the cat, who is then chasing Killer Bud. Max is 6 seconds off that lead. Godonic is on his behind as well. Looking on the inside, there's a little bit of coming together. There was racing room there, but that does also hand the initiative back to Max,
Walking Chaos moves
who
up
is
to
looking
P3
on the inside, and there's contact. Walking Chaos, yeah, he's just starting to eat away.
Kenyan has extended his lead out over Vale by 1.3 seconds, so he's out of the DRS.
Oh, who's that? TTM the cat. Is that round yet? He's been taken by Max. Here goes Walking Chaos using new fastest lap. DRS and ERS blast past Vale. Vale would now stick close and try and get the return favour down in the next DRS zone. As Walking Chaos hunts down TTM Kenya. I mean, these top 5 are still nice and close together. They're just going to keep towing each other. Dodo's, I must have missed and overtaken Killer Bud, is now Matt is his next target. Oh, just caught as well. Killer Bud's just gone round at the bottom of turn 6.
Alan's got himself out of DRS range of Matt already. And Matt has got Dodo keeping up the back of him.
Max Van has got Killer Bud going into the... we call it not chicane really, is it?
Oh, Matt's went wide again and Dodo's has gone up the inside of him.
Oh, and what a move by Killer Bud. Takes him on the inside, going around the first right-hander. Judged to perfection. Mikey just still tagging along, and Ciro in front as he starts to probably going to start getting into a fight with Vale soon. Chaos is just hovering around that 0.3, 0.4 mark, away from our race leader. Dodo's, I've missed another overtake from Dodo's, is now taken Matt.
Yeah, Matt went wide, went through turn 11, and Dodo's sneaked up the inside of him. Oh, the Rockin' Chaos has just spun out.
Oh, he hasn't?
Yep,
he has.
He's kept it out of the barrier, but yeah.
Hot tyres for a second.
He's rejoined the track now.
Has rejoined the track, he has jumped it. That recovery is now going to have to happen again.
Kenyon will be feeling a big sigh of relief.
I bet he was. I bet they all screamed in the party when that happened. Dodo is now just over a second away from Alan. Walking Chaos is going to do it. Walking Chaos has left the session. Fair enough. Go back to the racing. Max Fan is in the hunt for TTN. The cat, Mr. Indy just behind. Luka Donick and Rowden following. Looks like Rowden's eaten away the time as well, to be fair. Kenyon leading by a second.
Dodo's is closing rapidly up on now.
Yeah, let's go back down to Dodo's. We've also got Mikey is looking at the back of Ciro. The problem is with this, guys, they're all DRSing each other. Let's go back to Dodo's. He's got him as well. I know they're going side by side. Dodo's just gets his nose in front. He gets a position. This is a hell of a charge from Dodo's. Killer Bud is as fucked 4 places. Got TTM the cat is, so he's carrying a penalty.
Round and leg, considering that we already pitted, but certainly closed back up towards the back.
Yeah, I mean, it was 18 seconds after the initial hit, and they've eaten away that time, definitely. There's some details. Let's get some stops. So yeah, they are the only two to stop. So I mean, with the right strategy call, they would be able to benefit definitely. I think TT and the legs just gone again at the end of sector 3, just before the pit. Oh, is that an Aston Martin of Killer Bug? It is. Lost it, turn 2. Luka Donick goes past. Rowden is now going to be in the hunt for that one as well. Oh, he's having an uncomfortable time, Killer, now on those hards. Let's go back down to Mikey. He's still just slowly eating away the time to Syrah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order for Dodo to catch up to that top 5.
Just wonder if Dodos could potentially go for a bit of an undercut here, try and gain a little bit extra. Don't know if how the undercut would help feel or how powerful it is. It's just starting to stretch away a bit. We've got Mr. Indy looking at the back now of Max and the Ferrari. No, if it is Max, it might just be MX fan. Mr. Indy with an absolute flyer out that corner. ERS, DRS is open to Max and gets that done easily.
Mikey's now. Oh, he's going for it on Syrah. No, he decided last second to pull back in again. I think that was probably wise. It was from a long way back.
About 3 seconds. And what we've got, Syrah has no ERS. He has defended like a lion. Yellow, is that Killer Bud again? It is a DNF. It is our first DNF, and that brings out the safety car. And I'll tell you what, those leaders couldn't have asked for a better position for that safety car. Kenyon is basically on the pit entrance now.
But on the hards, can you make the...
I mean, that's a long way to go.
Yeah, well, they're all coming in.
I'm going to say no. I think they're probably going to have to nurse like an absolute legend, or it's a two-stopper. So that the Alpha Tauris are double stacking. As I think
Might be alright.
there's a short delay. There was the shortest of delays. Mikey, no one has lost position. He may have lost a few seconds to Syrah, but they both pitted. And now I think we're seeing everyone.
Yep, I've just been looking at that. There's nobody has stayed out. Yep, that's the leg coming into pits as well. So every driver is pitted.
So we'll wait for everyone to come out and join the safety car, and then we'll go through tyre selections. Joe Dodo's left the session again. Get back in, Dodo's. Teaching him the leg is serving a pit. Sorry, a penalty in the pits. The nice fresh tyres. Nothing has really changed under the safety car. No one's really benefited from that at all. It's basically the same field.
Kenyon had worked hard to get himself out of DRS as well, so he's probably the one that's not pleased about this, I would think. I wonder if Mikey's now regretting not actually getting that move done on Saturday just before the safety car came out.
Let's have a look at the tyres then. So mediums for Kenyon, Vale, Sierra and Mikey. Vortex has gone to the hards. Don't know if he started on the hards. If he started on the mediums, he could potentially finish the race on that set of hards. Dodos, Alan, Matt, Morgan Chaos, TTM the Cat, Indy on mediums, Lucadonic on hards, Max on mediums, Rowden on hards as well. So potentially there's in a few guys trying to last the rest of the laps, which is possible on the hards. I think the mediums will probably, it's probably possible on the mediums, but I think they will feel a little bit ropey towards the end. Oh, Alan, what have you done, Alan?
What has he done?
Why have you dropped? He's dropped 2 places. Not sure what's happened there. I think he's lost a place to Dodo's Ghost, but as soon as that symbol comes up, that Ghost car will take it.
It's just him and Matt want to be together again.
Yeah. We might see the safety car in this lap. Not too sure. It's a bit of a late call if we will. Probably not. Oh, we are. It is a late call. It is very, very late, but the more laps of racing we get in, the better. Kenyon has gone, and Sierra is right in the back of Vale, and it drops Mikey by a second already down that first little straight. I don't think they expected Kenyon to go so late, but he was running out of chances to go anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought I would have expected that myself, because he went round a corner and then he really had to go.
Yeah, I mean, with the last corner, you don't really have much of a choice, I suppose.
No. It's the ending. Looks like Rowden's made a good little start up. That's a P12. Nice little gap, hunting for the guys in front. It's going to be interesting when it comes down.
I mean, so far, the cat's got to be pushing that penalty that he's got, given how clean everybody else has been up to this point. It could be costly later on.
That's one thing I've definitely noticed recently. I think it's becoming, in terms of pens, less and less and less.
Oh, wait till you see me around here tomorrow night, mate. I'll be sitting
It's realistic heads in tomorrow night in France with the savage cars that we have to handle.
Laps are invalidated and yeah.
Not having fun with it, no.
Just try to find the limits when you're on a pad, that's the thing.
I did say during the Q1 today that it's very misleading, it can be, France. Because it's so open, some people go into corners thinking they can carry a hell of a lot more speed than you actually can. Because it's so open, sometimes it's difficult to see the corners approaching like they do, because there's all quite flat here curb wise.
So, sorry, I was actually talking about this, that I've just noticed that Alan's got his place back from Dodo's.
Yep. Yeah, Dodo's is still ghosted.
Oh, so he is.
Unfortunately, seen him try to join a couple of times. Vortex Legion is in the hunt for PRL Mikey. Matt has also got the ghosted of Dodo's now. It's unfortunate for Dodo's. He made a good start and he was making a lot of places up.
just try to send him another invite.
Yeah. TGM Kenya 133.8. The DRS enabled after the safety car. Sira has, I'm not sure how he has got away with that corner cutting. Sira, I don't know if it was Sira or
Yeah,
there was a Red Bull anyway.
have we got a yellow?
Sector 1 looks nice and clear now. Odo's TJ and the Cat just changing places with the ghost car. Luka Donick Rowden is on the back of Luka Donick. So far in a half decent recovery drive after the initial contact. Keep it right on the line. There's another pad driver.
Agent now close in the back of Mikey, which given the reasons on the hards and Mikey's on the mediums is a surprise. So it just keeps dropping in and out of DRS.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
He is burning his DRS though.
Rowden is coming on to Luka Donick with ERS and DRS assistance. He gets that side by side as it stands now, but he should have. Oh, Luka Donick has a late break in. They go side by side, but Rowden comes out in front. Good battle through that corner. Didn't hear any touching. It was good. And clean. TCM the Cat is in pursuit of SAS Matt. Vortex is still just not close enough to Mikey. Vale, new fastest, he's in pursuit of Kenya. We'll keep an eye on that as we go into the next DRS. TCM the Cat is looking on the back of Matt and gets that done. Oh, Matt just had to ride out a little bit, got very close to him. Turn 1.
He was closing the gap on Kenyon.
Yep, we're going to go to them now as ERS is switched on. Only just briefly though, he's going to let DRS just drag him in closer and closer. 10 laps to go. Now he can smell his gearbox. Legion has got 3 seconds. Mike is a little bit of a sigh of relief behind there as he's really reeling in Sierra now.
Yeah, he was, I think, just sort of bumped through all of his ERS. A couple of laps ago, that's helped Mikey get right back into it.
So Sierra's had the initial push trying to break DRS, which he did. Mikey's got it back. So there's still quite a lot of close battles. The field is very, very close for this time of the race. Or for this, like, how deep we are into the race. They are all in Sector 3. They're just getting closer now. Just in the cat hunting for ghosts of dodos. It's just Matt is 0.4. And now Mikey's gone turn 1.
No.
That is not going to be good. Too much curb. What a shame. Those mediums are going to feel extremely hot now as well. Let's go back to Vale. Is he coming down the straight? He should be getting this done now. As they go side by side, the Ferrari and AlphaTauri. As they do, he gets his nose just in front of Kenyon and he says this is mine. As Kenyon looks to hunt back now, it's Kenyon's turn to use it, pick his place and use DRS. Or he might even look it, you know. He's so close. No, he's not. Vortex is now 0.2 off of Syrah. Mikey spins, but someone else takes his place.
I had just looked to see where people were in the mid pack, and I'm like, whoa, Dodos is back up to 6 again, so he has rejoined.
Oh, he has rejoined. Yes, he has not ghosted. Yes,
he was down in 9th or 10th, I think, at one point. You've got to wonder how many races he could actually win if he didn't.
It's a shame. It really is, yeah. So Mikey has now lost a place to Matt. His medium tyres may not be feeling too great after the dancing in turn 1. Go back to Vortex is in the hunt now. DRS open. Kenyon just picking his time. He's not going to do it yet. Vortex pulls out his Red Bull teammate and just says, I'm looking for it. It's hard versus medium, so those hards are going to start to come into play, and he's very, very shortly. Mikey's got back past Matt. And it's nicely pushed out, but still fairly close. Matt's still just hanging on to the bat of Mikey, but 0.7, 0.8, just dropping it slightly. DRS is going to help just to keep him in touch, but I think it may run out soon. Dodo's is now 0.8 behind Alan.
And there's barely enough room to swipe a credit card between Vortex and Sir.
His Red Bull teammate, surely he's going to get this done now.
They got a much better exit that time onto the DRS state.
Speed difference now. No point fighting that whatsoever. Kenyon is 0.2 to Vale now. With a lot better ERS, 82% versus 32%. Kenyon with a lot of better, he just won't take it there.
Yeah, these two got enough frustrating no when and where to do it.
Yeah. Dodo is now 0.1 behind Alan. Oh, Dodo's maybe. Alan. Oh, it goes a little wide, Alan. Alan got 3 second time penalty for that. And got 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. Oh dear, that went very, very wrong very quickly for Alan. Dodo's up to P5. as he just went round that final corner a bit too quick with his entry into the pit.
Slightly confused. I mean, did Alan have damage that he went out the pits, or?
I don't know. I mean...
'Cause he's gone back onto mediums again.
Oh, Cyril wobble. Where is he? I've lost him.
Or Alan.
He's down to P13.
Yeah,
That was a big call.
He's put on a brand new set of mediums.
Part of me thinks he didn't mean to. Maybe he gave Dodos a little bit too much room. Went a little bit wider than he wanted to. And it's sort of... Yeah, I mean... It's a very weird pit entrance. Then he must have had time. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe he was... I mean, 6-7 laps to try and push through on some nice fresh tyres compared to some dead looking mediums. I don't know.
A lot of tight makeup, so
it is, yeah, it's just a very late call. A lot of work to do now.
Benyon within
Part
all
of
he
me's
was
just
within a
waiting.
tenth, but
I think he's just waiting towards the last couple of laps, or even the last lap if he can stay here.
he's probably
He's
humming
got
the,
so much ERS.
humming the Jaws theme tune to Ben in a party.
Go back down to Mikey. He's in the hunt for TC and the cat. It's too far away now. Luca is in the hunt. It looks like Rowden's just eating away the time slowly to Matt ahead. Can he gain them? He's gone up quite a few positions since his spin. Fair play to him. Alan is in the hunt for Mr. Indy now. But Mr. Indy had a hell of an exit.
Yeah, I thought Alan would have got that done there, but you're right.
Yeah, he had a hell of an exit.
Well, Vortex, the only one of the front runners who moved on to the hard, so he should have plenty more tyre life left than the others around him.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely if these top two start to have a little bit of a ding dong now. Alan and Indy go side by side, but Alan gets that done for turn one. Luca Donnock's in pursuit of Rowden, but no DRS as it stands.
Yeah, it's really only the two AlphaTauris that are within DRS of the cars in front of them.
Yeah. Oh no, Matt's gone in the lane, pit lane as well. He's gone pitting. Those tyres can't feel good now then, can they?
Probably a reason for it. Can't think what it is, but sure. Oh, he's got a great pair of softs, which is the only tyre really to go to now. But
But is she just You're going to leave yourself too much room, too
Alan's
much
back in
work
the
to
pits
do.
as well again. Something not right here. Oh, he served his 5-second penalty. I wondered what was going on there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It does seem strange to make such a late call, though.
You're just going to, you know, realistically for Alan now, he's just going to finish last.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey looks on the inside of TTM. The cat going into the fast right hand corner. Nice move, gets it done comfortably. I mean, even if your tyres did feel dreadful, surely it's a bit more beneficial to just keep going with this amount of laps left now.
Mm.
I mean, Alan's 19 seconds off the closest car. I don't know. There may be a reason.
Sector 3, red flag.
It depends what
Yellow
tyre
flag,
strategy
sorry.
did he go on, actually.
Mm?
Did he start mediums and then went mediums and then softs? So he hasn't changed tyre allocation, potentially.
I wonder if it's been that
If
old
he done
thing.
medium.
Yeah, it could have been that thing where he forgot to change it on his
Yeah.
MDF. MDF? That's wood. MFT.
We know it. I didn't even bat an eyelid. I knew what you meant.
Ah, yeah, I don't like the thought of Matt having wood, so that's no.
When are we going to see Kenyon make this move? When?
I was going to say it could have been there, but
No, I think he's just toying. I think it's going to be the last lap. I think that's what he's going to do. He's not going to give Vale a chance to do it on the last lap if he does it next lap, is he? So
he's got double the ERS that Vale has, so.
Lucas still struggling to get past Rowden. He's been in sort of that area and that time for the last 5-10
right
minutes or so. Dodo's pushing P4. Let's start thinking of our driver of the day. I mean, at the moment, depending on what the outcome of the race is. I mean, Vale's had a good drive, up 4 places. Dodo's had a stellar drive with all the internet issues he's got as well. Oh, 0 moves left. Dodo's moves left as well. Kenyon has 100% ERS. As he's just reeling him a little bit more now. Kenyon is literally he's just toying. He's like some murderer that's walking really slowly through a woods, but it's always going to catch you. He's just sitting behind Vale.
I mean, I would say a contender here as well for driving the would be Vortex, given that he's up 6 places on a podium. I mean, certainly over this last couple of laps, he's taken nearly a second out of the 2 in front.
Yeah.
Maybe just not enough laps for those cards to.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I just wonder whether penalties may hurt him.
Yeah.
He's got 3 seconds, so he's comfortable at the moment. P3's his as long as nothing goes wrong.
Here we go. This will be
we've got. Is that Alan? It is. Alan's race has gone from bad to worse. So as predicted, we've got Kenyon. The most obvious 10-second penalty.
He must have went sliding right across the corner.
Oh, I don't know. Kenyon's a little bit far away here, further than he probably wants to be. It's going to be hard. No, he messed that last corner up. He was so much further away than he wanted to be.
a back marker in the front here as well.
Yeah, it's Alan.
Oh, he's moved out of the way. Fair enough.
Oh no. I mean, that was probably the worst exit that he's had in about 15 laps.
Yeah.
Ah, Luka Doncic. Oh, he's side by side with Rowden, is that? They are side by side. Rowden and Luka Doncic. I think Rowden's arguing. I'm just looking at time, I just keep an eye on this. But it looks like Kenya's he's missed a chance. He had plenty of times. He was waiting and waiting and waiting, and he's missed that chance. So yeah, I will agree with Trev. Our driver of the day is Vortex. Dodo's Sierra finished. Mikey, after his spin, manages to keep hold of P6. TTM the Cat P7. Rowden very close. Great recovery after the initial incident, up to P8. Luka Doncic P9. TTM the leg comes around the final corner, very closely followed by SAS Matt after his initial pole position, and has dropped 10 places to P11. Organ Chaos across the line P12. Mr. Indy will push up to P12. Max down the last corner, P14, position of 2 places gained, and Alan unfortunately lapped after a catastrophe last few laps. There it is, the Ferrari man of Vale, led for many laps. Looked like Kenny was reeling him in, but you know, he left it a little bit too late.
Yeah.
He left it so late. That exit he had before he went onto the long straight was, he just left himself far too much to do. PRL Vale finishes P1, Kenyan P2, Vortex after a solid race from P9, our driver of the day for a podium position, finishes P3. Dodo is also a very solid drive after his multiple connection issues and losses. He does finish P4. Sierra P5 steady. Mikey, good recovery after his spin, but finished P6. TGN the Cat and Rowden P7 and 8. Good solid drive from Rowden after the initial contact on lap 1 or 2. Luke Doncic P9, the leg P10. SAS Matt after his pole position down to P11. Morgan Chaos P12, Mr. Indy 13, Max 14, SAS Allen 15, and Killer Bud with our only DNF in P16. So that's it, and we will see everyone tomorrow for Realistic Fronts.
Yay! Did that sound cheery enough? I hope so.